Hi, and welcome back to the Curly Girl Tales. Today, this video is going to be about my most asked question. Every time someone sees my hair, they want to know, what do you do to your hair? What's in your hair? So, I'm going to address those concerns in today's video. So, if you're interested in my curly hair routine, keep watching. So, I'm starting out on clean hair. And I usually do this in the shower or just out of the shower so my hair is dripping wet. So I'm just spraying it with water to get that dripping wet effect. And I start off with my Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. And I smooth this over my hair from the roots all the way down to the end. And I always apply extra onto the ends of my hair. And then I just clip that section out the way and split the other side in half and apply the skinny again. And I'm just applying it from the roots all the way down to the ends of my hair. And I always apply extra to the ends. And then I'm just going to move on to this last section and do the same thing. And this is how I apply all of my products, from the roots all the way down to the end of my hair, with that extra product on the end of my hair. And I'm applying some more onto the end of the first one just in case I forgot it. And then I clip that section out of the way and move on to my next product, which is this Design Essentials Curl Stretching Cream. And this is a very moisturizing product, and I love it. It smells like a cake batter. It just smells delicious. And so I just apply this on to each section of my hair, again from the roots all the way down to the ends, with a little extra on the ends. And then I'll divide it in half and check to be sure that it penetrates all the way through each section. And if not, I just apply some more to the areas that feel like they're dry or doesn't have enough product on them. And then I just smooth it through that whole section. And I clip it back out of the way and move on to the next section. And apply the product from the roots all the way down to the end. Split the section in half to be sure that it's penetrating all the way through, and apply a little extra in there as needed. Always showing some extra love to the ends of my hair. And once I have it all smoothed in, I clip that section out and move on to my last section. And this Design Essentials is a great product for the colder months or cooler months because it has a lot of moisture. My hair tends to last longer in the cooler months too, I guess probably because I add all of this moisture and we don't have all that humidity that we do in the South during the summer and spring months. So I've got all the moisturizer smooth throughout my hair. So now I'm taking this Design Essentials mousse, and I'm sorry it went up so fast. I sped up this video just for time's sake, but this is their mousse on their natural line, and it has olive oil in it, and it too is very moisturizing. I initially was using it just so it could help my hair dry faster in the winter months, but it's a very moisturizing product, so it's great for wash and goes as well. So I'm just smoothing that in from the roots down to the ends, and I don't really put a lot of this on the ends. I want it mainly at my roots because my main benefit is for it to help my hair dry faster. So I just smooth it in. mainly at the roots, but I will, you know, any excess on my hands can go down to the ends of my hair. And this too is a great product. I love Design Essential products. So I'm just smoothing this in, and this will help it dry faster. And then now I'm on to my last product, and that's the Eco Styler Gel. During the winter months, I don't necessarily have to have a gel, but I do like it. It gives me hold and helps my hair stay styled longer. But I definitely need it in the summertime because of this humidity in the south. This Georgia humidity is no joke. So I'm just smoothing in the Eco Styler Gel, just like I did all the other products from the roots, all the way down to the end. And I'm just making sure it's throughout my hair. And any areas that don't feel like they have that slip from the product, I just add a little more and smooth that in. And I'm just laying down my edges a little bit right there and getting the product off my face. And here we are applying more gel. And this is the Olive Oil Eco Styler Gel. I like it the most, and then my second choice would be the Argan Oil Eco Styler Gel. But I just like all the other products, I'm smoothing it in from the roots down to the ends of my hair. And this is my last section, and I'm just dividing it up and smoothing in the Eco Styler Gel. My hair is mainly as wavy, it's not really curly. It only curls at the very ends of my hair, and it's just wavy from the roots down. So I'm just smoothing in this Eco Styler Gel, and then once I have it all smoothed in, after I style it, I'll usually scrunch the ends to encourage the curl. And excuse my eye running. I have bad allergies, and it causes my eyes to run. But I'm just smoothing the product in and laying down my edges. And then I will flip my head over to remove that part, because I try to style it without a part. So I'm just flipping my head over and smoothing the hair to remove the part. And then now the part has been removed, and as you can see, my ends are a little curled, but the rest is just waves. So as I have my hair styled, I usually scrunch it a little bit, and this is my finished hair before going under the dryer, and I'm just scrunching it up a little bit to help encourage that wave and curl. And then I'll sit under the hair dryer for about an hour, and this is my finished product for my hair, or finished style, and it's very shiny and moisturized, and it can last anywhere up to 7 to 10 days, but usually I won't go that long. Once it starts tangling, I'll do it over just to avoid having to deal with so many tangles. But this is my finished hair. It's flat on the first day, but it gets volume as it goes along. And that's my finished style. And I thank you for watching. And be sure to check me out on social media. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of my videos. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.